So, terrestrial coordinates are used to define the coordinates of points on the surface of the Earth, meaning just like we use x and y axes in math to and use numbers to identify a specific location on a graph, we can use coordinates like that called terrestrial coordinates to figure out a specific place on Earth. Okay. And for that, we use lines called longitude and latitude. So make sure you have your note packet in front of you, and this is already written down for you. Terrestrial coordinates are used to define the coordinates of points on the surface of the Earth. Now, for this unit, you're going to need to know your directions, right? Like north, south, east, and west. So if you have trouble remembering this, remember never eat soggy waffles. Never north, eat east, soggy south, waffles west, and it goes clockwise. Maybe this will help you remember where your north, south, east, and west is. And this can also be found in your note packet. So, how do we use how do we find the terrestrial coordinates of a specific place on Earth? We use imaginary lines. Geographers divide the Earth into imaginary lines of latitude and longitude. These are our latitudes, horizontal lines, and these are our longitudes, vertical lines. So let's start with latitude. Latitudes or lines of latitude are horizontal lines, as you can see. These are all imaginary, and they show how many degrees north or south of the equator this location is. So the equator, which is 0 degree latitude, is our reference point. And we use lines of latitude, these horizontal lines, to figure out exactly how many degrees north of the equator your location is, or exactly how many degrees south of the equator your location is. So lines of latitude help us figure out north and south of the equator. So the highest value latitude can go is 90 degrees north, or the lowest value is 90 degrees south, right? So equator is our reference line. We can figure out, say, this location would be 30 degrees north of the equator. This location, North Pole, is 90 degrees north of the equator, and the South Pole is 90 degrees south of the equator. So let's write that down in your note packet. One type of terrestrial coordinate is called latitude, these horizontal lines, and they measure north or south from the equator. So, what about east and west? Well, for that, we use longitude. Lines of longitude are vertical lines just like these, and they show how many degrees east or west of the prime meridian the location is. So, you know how we said the equator is our reference line for latitude, and from the equator, we see how far north or south we're going from the equator with our lines of latitude? Just like that, prime meridian is our 0 degree reference point for longitude. It's a 0 degree vertical line, and it actually goes through a place called Greenwich in England. And from this line, we can see how far east, how many degrees east we're going from the prime meridian, and how far many degrees west we're going from the prime meridian using our lines of longitude, these vertical lines. So longitude helps us figure out how far west and east we're going, and latitude helps us figure out how far north and south we're going from the equator. And so I said that prime meridian is 0 degrees longitude, right? So this would be prime meridian. It goes through Greenwich, England. It's 0 degrees. And from here, we can figure out how far east of the prime meridian we're going and how far west of the prime meridian we're going. But what about this line in the back? What happens in the opposite side? That's a 180-degree line. Remember, from here all the way around is 360 degrees, right? So halfway around is 180 degrees. 0 degree longitude is prime meridian. If we go this way all the way to 180 degrees, that's something called the international date line. So notice that our longitudes go from 0 to 180 degrees this way, and this side would be east of the prime meridian up to 180 degrees. And from 0 degrees prime meridian this way towards the left side up to 180 degrees is my west side. And that makes a total of 360 degrees. And this is a view from above the Earth. If you were looking from the North Pole, you would see that if you were facing the prime meridian or the prime meridian was here, the international dateline 180 degrees would be there. This side would be east, and this side would be west. Remember, never eat soggy waffles. And this is another picture showing you that from here to here is 180 degrees towards the east, and from here to here is another 180 degrees, but towards the west of the prime meridian, which is 0 degrees. International dateline is 180 degrees. Let's write that down. So lines of longitude are our vertical lines. They're imaginary, and they measure east or west from the prime meridian. So prime meridian is our reference point. So latitudes, which measure north and south of the equator, and longitudes, which measure east and west of the prime meridian, combined together, notice creates a grid for our Earth, and it helps us pinpoint exactly which location we're looking at. The written format, if I were to ask you a place anywhere on Earth using latitude and longitude, and I told you to give me the terrestrial coordinates, the format would be latitude first, comma, longitude. For example, latitude is always north or south of the equator, right? So how many degrees north or south of the equator is that location? Comma, how many degrees east or west longitude is that location? So north and south will always come first for latitude, and then east and west for longitude.